Little India restaurant on Queen Street West. Quiet at noon, but it wouldn't stay that way.
A lot of people were calling in today.
The owners have been counting on step 3. No more relying on takeout and delivery or the few tables outside. Reopening the dining room means a real chance to get back to business.
75 to 80% of our business is actually dine-in, right? It really affected us a lot.
Just up the street, the French pastry shop Marvelous by Fred, a business that opened a year ago in the pandemic's early stages.
The life is back again.
Step 3 means the shop isn't just selling meringue coated in chocolate whipped cream to go.
They can enjoy in our beautiful store, and they can enjoy having the chandelier in front of them.
The customer experience depends partly on staying a while.
Enjoy and take a croissant or even a coffee here.
2 blocks away, one of Toronto's largest movie theaters gets ready for its first showings in 9 months.
The entire day, we have around 1,300 tickets sold for the entire building.
A maximum of 1,000 can be in the entire complex at once. The ticketing system makes sure people are separated inside.
The system will automatically socially distance the seats around you. So that includes the 3 seats to the left and to the right of you, the seat directly in front and behind you, and as well the one diagonally.
For movie buff Vincent Anthony, this day couldn't come soon enough.
Well, I come here every week. I've seen every movie that's been in the Imax since this place opened.
But not since the closure. For Anthony and other moviegoers, the chance to go back to the theater is meaningful because for them, watching a movie at home or alone isn't the same.
We're social animals, and being around all these other people that are experiencing that same feeling, then it deepens it, it makes it resonate.
And we're live at Goodfellas Pizza on Bloor Street in Bloor West Village, and there's the Stafford family. They're enjoying a dinner inside, and they're celebrating what was a very long, difficult school year, they said. So they're having a great time inside, and why not? It's legal to eat inside. It's good to eat inside if that's your pleasure. We happen to be outside right now because a lot of diners are still preferring to be outside at least tonight because the weather is good. There's no rain. And that's really the difference here. People now have a choice when it comes to going to the movies, when it comes to eating and drinking and taking back for granted things that were taken for granted. Now they can do things again. That's a big deal for businesses, as you heard, because they're not relying on the weather and they're not relying on people just to do takeout. People can finally come eat in again if that's what they want to do. We'll send it back to you.
Making me hungry, Sean. Thank you so much. From indoor dining to indoor gyms, another industry heavily impacted by the pandemic, of course, is fitness.
As Caryn Lieberman tells us, the gym owners across the GTA and their members now have a choice, and they were excited to get back to their routine today.
Welcome back to Toronto! It's so great to be here, guys!
We have been open for approximately 75 days since March 17th of 2020. As soon as those people came in, they're bringing energy in here that has been missing.
At Toronto-based fitness chain 𝚂𝚎á𝚗, the team and members have been anxious to get back to their pre-pandemic gym routine.
It's very sore feeling, but it's fantastic.
Relax.
Instructor Mace Freeman is leading his first in-person class since Step 3 of Ontario's reopening plan now permits gyms to open at 50% capacity.
There's something to be said about humans being in proximity to each other, so it's good to feed off of their energy, feel theirs, share some of mine.
Gyms have had months to figure out what safety precautions to put in place in accordance with public health guidelines. For example, at this fitness facility, masking is mandatory in all indoor space.
You know, I was so against working out with masks because I thought it would be so hard to breathe. And while it does have some challenges, they're easily overcome.
Also becoming second nature, enhanced cleaning.
If you're going to use a piece of equipment, wipe it down before you start, wipe it down when you're finished.
More than that, some medical experts argue improved ventilation should be a requirement.
And perhaps provide incentives, subsidize the installation of ventilation systems. I don't want gyms to have to suffer. I want them to prosper.
While gyms, like other businesses, can encourage staff and members to get vaccinated, it is not a requirement.
There's always that threat of a fourth wave given the Delta variant. So we just encourage everyone to please go out and get vaccinated.
Over at Bang Personal Training on Queen West, the team is balancing excitement with hesitation.
We're not in a hurry to get anyone in who's not ready, but a lot of people are also kind of busting at the seams to get going.
Like this longtime Good Life Fitness member who is eager to return to his local gym.
It feels really great to be out here. It feels you just feel alive.
All right, have a look at the folks here at F45. This is the tail end of a 45-minute class, and I'm just amazed at how determined they all are, and so many were so excited to be back indoors. So word of advice, if you are ready to go back indoors because you're allowed, try to sign up ahead of time because the classes have capacity limits, as do the gyms in general, 50% capacity, as we noted, and so you can sign up online ahead of time, get yourself a spot, make sure that you can get inside if you're ready. Also, Farah and Alan, many of the gyms are continuing with their online platforms if that is what you feel comfortable doing right now.